It's a secret society. All they ask is trust. Let's get into it. So I had a fake friend of mine mention at the time when, there was a time when I was like really down and out, right? Going through a lot, right? Dealing with the situations I'm dealing with now. But at the time, it was pretty brand new to me, right? I was learning about different people that were part of these secret societies, right? So I took a trip out to a wedding, and I was sharing a room with a fake friend of mine. So anyway, he's a Freemason, right? But at the time, of course, I didn't know. So I was talking to him about it. He was having meetings every morning about me, and how they were going to sacrifice me and etc., right? So we were talking, and like I said, I trusted the guy, Maybe I should have known better, and I'm not going to front. It wasn't 100% trust, but it was more like 70-30, you know what I'm saying? Because he had a criminal record, So anyway, I was talking to him, and he was like, yeah, bro, like, if you can't beat him, why don't you just join him? And I told that motherfucker, I said, bro, I would never sell my soul to the devil. Straight up, like, I would never sell my soul to the devil. So this is what I wanted to make the video about. If anybody ever in their life approaches you and tells you you can't beat them, join them, and it is dealing with your life, this isn't basketball, this isn't football, this ain't no game, you know what I mean? This is not a game. This is your soul, you feel me? This is everything. It's valued way billions of times higher than any money. Way higher than that, right? I'm just I'm putting a word out there, right? But you can't put a word to your soul, right? So, because someone's outnumbered, or because you're outnumbered, it doesn't give you the right to join people that's trying to destroy you, kill you, whatever it may be, right? Now, you always got to ask yourself, what would the Most High, your Creator, response be to a situation, right? Because we have our different situations in life, right? When someone's like, yo, if you're not down, then we're gonna cut you, or whatever it may be, right? Cut your throat, or the other things that's gonna get you out of here, right? You want to ask the Most High in that situation what you should do, right? So my situation was different because it was on my soul, right? I'm protected, right? So it's not the same. But think to yourself, what would the Most High say about this? Now, if you're in a situation where you're at war and you got people surrounding you with guns and stuff, it may be a different story, at the time, But we can't just surrender ourselves to the devil because because we feel like there's no other choice. You understand what I'm saying? And we can disregard everything, of course, when we're younger, right? Like, if you're in a situation where you're getting molested as a child and you get forced into satanic rituals, and you get forced into it. You understand what I'm saying? It's a different story, And I made the video. I said, hey, laugh now, cry later. But at the same time, I did give a solution. I said, hey, the best thing to do is repent, right? Because there's another side to everything that we do, right? If you was forced into the secret society, satanic secret society, there's a way out, but you have to surrender to the Most High. That's the only way. Like, real talk. That's the only way you're gonna be able to get out of that, right? That's really the only way. You gotta surrender yourself, man. This is brutal. You know what I'm saying? Without a doubt, it is brutal. You feel me? And if you wasn't built for this, then you will perish, right? But what does perish mean? To me, what I'm talking about with you is either you're going to be 6 feet under or you're going to sell your soul, right? Because selling your soul is like death already. You understand what I'm saying? And I think you should ask the Most High what to do. Surrender. So when he approached me with that situation, if you can't beat him, join him. By even asking me that question, that let me know that I had an option. You understand what I'm saying? And you have an option too. If you went the wrong way, coming up, you still have a chance. If you breathing like I am, if you're watching this video, you still have a chance. You still have a chance, regardless of what you think, you know. But you have to surrender to the Most High. That's what I did. That was the only way. Like, I was like, yo, how am I gonna go up against millions of demonic beings, you know, that's in my family, that's in the general public, that's my fake friends. Oh, damn near all my fake friends. Man, damn near all the friends that I had, they're into that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, they've been plotting on me forever, right? So I don't want to say things twice, right? But so I had to surrender, and that's not me anyway. And everyone that knows me knows that being demonic is not my nature. That's not what I'm here for. That's not what I'm here for. You understand what I'm saying? And most people know that. They know that. Even if they want to deny it, they know it. You know, like, they can't front on it. When you come in contact with me, you're gonna know. I will tell you, look into my eyes and tell me what you see. And I'll tell you everything, right? That'll tell you everything. Look into my eyes and tell me what you see. I'll stare at the camera for like 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm done. But anyway, so, you know, no joking matters, but, man, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. You know? We can't take any cheat codes, man. Everybody want to be an OG. Everybody want to be real. Everybody want to be gangster. They don't want to do the work. I don't want to do the work. You feel me? So guess what? I guess I'm going to lead by example then, right? I guess others are going to lead by example, right? But for the most part, since I've been surveilling so much, there's a little secret, right? There's a little secret that a lot of y'all been having to watch me so you could get up out that situation you was in. You have to see that I've done it to believe it, right? I got you. No worries. No worries. We could do this all day, every day. You know? You know? Hey, brother do gotta get married, though. All this gang stalking, All this gang stalking shit, I'm shutting this shit down. I'm shutting this shit down. Brother gotta get married. That ain't no way, yo. Like, I'm trying to focus on a woman, and y'all motherfuckers are gang stalking me. That shit's not happening, bro. So, we're gonna take this to another level. We really are. We're gonna take this to a whole nother level. You know? It's my test, you know? That's all they talk about, right? Whenever I watch YouTube and I listen to these psychics, that's all they talk about. It's a test. It's a test. It's a test. It's a test. And it's sunk in. I'm like, yeah, I know. It's a test. I know. It's a test. I come to realization it's a test. And the harassment and everything is just to get me ready. Because I have to earn it. And I'm going to do it the right way. And then I'm going to show you who's going to win this war. And then you're going to have to decide, like, are you going to fall? Or are you going to rise up? Which one? It's your choice. Let it be. Anyway, think about that. Think about that for real. If you can't beat them, join them. Right? So I'll show that to you. I'll show that to you. And we'll see what happens. Stay blessed. Stay prayed up. I'm Magnetic Intuition. I'm out of here. Holla.